Give me just a second to check audio levels and see if anybody's gonna filter into chat, and we will get underway in about 2 minutes total, alright? Thank you very much, appreciate your patience. Got a lot to do today, so looking forward to it. Alright, quick audio test. Check 1, check 2, check. Great. Alright, give us just a minute, as I said, going live, or at least beginning the game in about 2 minutes. Thanks. Alright, about ready to get underway here. So hello to everybody out there in the live audience on twitch.tv, as well as any of you who may be joining us after the fact via VODs over on our YouTube channel. I am your host, Brady the Overanalyst, welcoming you back to another stream of Sekiro. Very, close to our last stream, because I just kind of can't stay away. I was able to make some really considerable progress last time around, in a short span of time, and we just reached a new really exciting looking area, the Mibu Village, which is kind of the haunted, curse-centric location in the game, and so I think I'm really going to enjoy it. But a couple of things. So first things first, we are going to have to do some housekeeping today, guys, not nearly as much as we did on stream number 6, I want to say, when we spent like an hour and a half just gaffing about getting little trinkets before going to Simpo Temple. This should be faster altogether than that, but I need to get some more sen, some more cash. We're running quite low, and down there is a member of the Memorial Mob, the Traveling Merchant/Looters Guild, who will sell me another one of those, resistance buff gourds. You know, that temporarily, drastically increases resistance to specific status effects. We saw, the merchant in the, pot in the Dragon Spring Pilgrimage area has one for fire or burn status. We have one for, I believe we just have the one for poison status right now, yeah? Yeah, the green mossy gourd. And he will sell us a purple gourd that can be used to severely decrease the impact of curse attacks, which is important because curse in this game is analogous to an even more potent frenzy from Bloodborne, wherein if you let your status gauge build completely, it just kills you instantly. That's it, game over. And there's a couple of mini-bosses, undead mini-bosses, that I've been able to have much luck with, due to the fact that they inflict curse damage, and really quickly at that. And, I think what I want to do is try to buy the gourd, right, and then since we've got a new shinobi gadget, this shield that... hold on, sorry. This shield that allows us to, totally block occultic, curse-based attacks, I want to go try fighting those mini-bosses again really quickly before we carry on. And in addition to that, one last thing. I noticed, you guys won't believe this, but there was a boss that I missed completely, according to at least one other streamer who I've been using to kind of cross-check my own progress. There was a boss that's out of the way, and I say it's a boss, it's technically a boss, that we just totally missed, and we kind of need to run back and take down. It'll be really quick, don't worry, in order to get a special item that apparently will alter the late game pretty significantly if we possess it. So I want to go ahead and get that out of the way before I forget. Just going to run through the Hirata estate really quickly to get all the money we need to afford that gourd. You can make a fair amount going through here, and with the wolf as powerful as he is at this point, we might take some hits, but we're in no real danger of dying. There it is. Not gonna go for a very long stream today, maybe 2.5 hours, something like that. We've been getting close to 4 on the last couple of streams, which I really enjoyed, but I don't think I've got quite that much time today. Let's see what we've got here. Alright, we'll need our axe for these guys. The improved axe. Oh. As I said, we may take some hits, but... Ow! Quite a lot of hits, actually. Jesus! There we go. And we can just get all our health back from death blows. Very nice. And already there, see, we've made nearly 200 gold just off of those guys alone. I think we need a little over 1,000 for the gourd. Come on. Yeah, that's the way. So let's see here. Next group of guys should be somewhere over here. Ooh, missed him entirely. Brilliant. Also helps to get a little bit of extra experience, because there's so many cool skills I want to get now. There we go. And now you. Wouldn't hurt, I guess, to play it a little carefully around here, at the very least just to get a bit more practice in on getting those perfect deflects and Mikiri counters. Because I have a feeling we're coming up on an area where it's going to be really important to use every tool in our arsenal to the best of our ability. Like a cursed village does not sound like a lot of fun. I mean, it's probably going to be beautiful and full of some really interesting loot and lore, but I mean, playing through it is not going to be the most stress-free experience in the world, I don't think. Let's see what we've got here. These guys. And can't forget, I've also got that coin purse to make up a little bit of the weight if I don't collect quite enough here. There we go. Using the upgrade there to full effect, allowing us to spin the axe around a little bit at the cost of, I think, just one more spirit emblem. That's not too bad. One great thing about this game is it's very, very easy to lose money, say, should you find yourself in a particularly tricky situation, like we did in the last stream with the Guardian Ape, but it's not that hard to make it back, either. As long as you know where to look. Alright, now let's check out the Zen Garden, because these guys drop a fair amount of cash, I believe. Easy. Yeah, see, 48 gold, some sugar, and some scrap iron. Which, I mean, we're going to need. As I said, ton of upgrades we need to purchase. Also, our good buddy Val, shout out to Val and Colas, who's been just so much help, super present in stream and chat. On his stream, he pointed out to me that we can actually, at this point, purchase Lady Butterfly's kunai. You know, one of the requisite components for the kunai shuriken upgrade, from a vendor that we actually met very early on in the game, just outside the dilapidated temple, like in the Ashina Castle outskirts. So, might want to do that at some point. I'm not super hungry for new shuriken upgrades at this point, but might be worthwhile in future. And I think they cost about 1,000 gold themselves or something like that. But yeah, shout out to Val for pointing that out to us. And hopefully we will be able to pick those up on a later stream. Now, next, before we actually go spend this money and all, I think it would be prudent, real quick, to earn just a little bit more, maybe run through the castle again, or just the estate proper, the estate halls, get like maybe 200 more gold. Then I'm going to go fight that boss, which sounds foolish right now. You're thinking, oh, maybe he'll just lose all this money. No, there's absolutely no chance of that happening en route to this boss. As I said, this is kind of a special encounter, in that it's not even like the folding screen monkeys. The game counts it as a boss. You receive a trophy for it as you would a main boss, the whole nine. But there is absolutely no risk of death associated with the fight, quote-unquote. And so to that end, I'll go take care of that straight away. Very refreshing coming back and fighting these guys after dealing with, like, supernatural horrors and the like. Just great to go back to basics every now and again, you know what I'm saying? Alright. So, about that non-boss boss. Now, do you guys remember in Senpo Temple, where we used the kite to swing across the valley as the old woman directed us to, and we found that overlook down into, like, the Sunken Valley and the Bodhisattva Valley that we couldn't do anything with? Like, there was nothing around. We couldn't safely descend. Like, it would just cause the screen to fade out and deal us some fall damage. Well, it turns out we couldn't do anything at that point then. As it happens, we can, however, do something now because we did something to affect the world state. And what did we do, you ask? Well, as I understand it, we are supposed to have traveled along that bridge, or traveled in that region, and triggered the second giant serpent encounter. You know, the great serpent that, like, smashed the bridge and was attacking us along the water and all that. We were supposed to have triggered that before we came here. And there's a very, very good reason why. You see, if we come back out here, right, there's the serpent, coiled up, waiting for us, on this rock. Remember, there was nothing else here before there was the bridge, but so, as soon as you trigger the snake and it snaps the bridge, it will then, after you rest at an idol, return here. It was not here before. So there's a couple things that are a little bit tricky about this. If you recall, right, during the last stream, the stream in which the game just had a wonderful habit of proving me wrong about things I was very, very self-assured about, we found the snake thereafter in this great cavernous shrine that had been constructed for it, right? And it was really dark. There were these spectral spearmen emerging from the walls to jab at us as we had to bob and weave under the serpent's coils, which stretched all throughout this vast cave, right? And then we found, really quickly, we found this, the dried serpent viscera, like the old desiccated internal organs of a great serpent. Notice it keeps saying, every time it comes up, the great serpent. The great serpent. There's not one. As it happens, guys, there's two of these things in the game. There's the one we found at the shrine that is still there, and there's this one. The one that attacked us in the Ashina Castle outskirts, the one whose eye we stabbed out, the one that attacked us again here in this valley. This is like the younger, lesser serpent, while the other one encountered only in the shrine is like the elder, great serpent. And I don't think the game ever tells you this, but the old woman kept talking about two kinds of fruit, right? One fresh, one dried. When we found her both times near the Bodhisattva Valley and then in Senpo Temple. As it happens, the fruit she was referencing is serpent viscera. We found the dried, preserved serpent viscera in the great shrine behind the great serpent, yeah? So now it's time for us to acquire what is apparently a key item that's going to drastically change the endgame for us if we get both, the fresh serpent viscera. How do we do this, you ask? By fighting the giant serpent in, again, quote-unquote, a boss battle. You ready? You see we can target its head? Here goes nothing. Now, you'd expect this to be just a hell of a fight, right? Nope. That's it. Well, we gotta hit it twice, but, looks really badass. I mean, like, that's something out of God of War. I kind of love that effect, that visual, like the rain of blood, but, that's it. That's the entire fight, and I got a trophy, the Great Serpent trophy for my troubles. And we got the fresh serpent viscera, the persimmon-like heart of a great serpent. Somehow we ripped its heart out through its head. Don't ask questions, Ashina genetic engineering will explain everything. The Great Serpent is considered to be a god of the land, and the heart is believed to be where one's spirit resides. While its shape bears similarity to a persimmon, in fact this is the red viscera of a god. It is safe to assume that eating it would be poisonous to one's health. Okay, and this, as you see, actually deposited us on the opposite side of the bridge that we couldn't access before, so, we get a nice little bit of exploration as well. I'm sure there's not much to find over here, but... Mibu Balloon? Not bad, you know? And a little cave. Shrine, rather. Dragon's Blood Droplet. Very nice. And a bundled Jizo statue, which gives us instant use of another cast of reincarnation in battle or something like that, I think, without requiring us to use or perform more death blows. So that's nice. We've got, like, a nice little treasure trove of Jizo statues, but I think you can only use one at a time. We've got 3. Might come in handy later, you never know. As you guys have seen by now, if I get really, like, stumped on a boss, I will just start burning items like an idiot. So, we'll see. Those will probably come in handy as soon as we fight a boss a little bit more trying than that thing was. So now we're going to use basically our homeward idol, to return to the last communed idol, and then we're going to go buy this gourd from the memorial mob that will allow us to strengthen our curse resistance. And then it's time for a Sekiro grudge match, ladies and gentlemen, because I've got more than enough divine confetti now. I'm going to give that headless in the Ashina outskirts cave one more go. Now, the thing doesn't have that much health, because I think you were kind of supposed to beat it far earlier than I have, because I'm kind of pathetic at this game. So, we should be able to bring it down pretty easily now that we've got that shield that blocks occult damage. Now that we're tougher, we are a more mature shinobi, we know what we gotta do. So, without further ado, we are going to head on down to the Ashina Depths, Mibu Village idol, and we are going to pay a visit to that merchant. And I have to remember, I think somewhere around here we could find that red-eyed treasure carp that the surgeons have been asking for, and maybe we can progress their storyline just a bit more. Really interested to finally make it into their little cloister and see what treasure they've got squared away in their laboratory. Hold on, let me pop this coin purse. Nice. If we still don't have enough, we can sell some stuff to him. Yeah, so see, we need 1,800, we're right on it. Let's sell some stuff. What are we never going to use? Can sell upgrade materials, but I don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and sell the sugars. I'll keep one of each just for posterity, because I might want to go through and read these item descriptions a bit later. But, yeah. Go ahead. Enjoy. Oh no, we've got way more of these in storage. Right. But we've got enough money now, I mean, it doesn't really matter. He has some cool sake we might want to purchase later, and treasure carp scales, so lots of good stuff, but we'll come back for that. This is the mottled purple gourd. A curved mottled purple gourd filled with medicinal water. Refills upon rest. Great. Reduces terror status buildup and increases terror resistance. This gourd's twisted form was formed with use in graveyards, on corpse-strewn battlefields, and in other forlorn places of death. It follows, then, that drinking its waters can help prevent the onset of terror. So this is basically just really strong alcohol. I can't think of any other way that one would be able to cope with the horrors of the Ashina clan. So this just gets you sauced. There's no special healing magics associated with this. So now we're going to go give this one more try. Because when I run up against a brick wall, I just keep beating my head against it until it caves. Which would explain a whole lot about me. As you see, dusk has begun to set over Ashina. And if you recall, like, if you're familiar with games like Bloodborne or Dark Souls 3, it's pretty common in FromSoft games for the state of the world as a whole to change as the player triggers certain, like, plot flags, usually in the form of defeating significant bosses. So I think this change in world state was affected when we killed the Guardian Ape, which definitely did feel like the concluding fight of, like, a major act in the game's story, so... would make sense. Making some more money real quick, hope you don't mind. Not much money, but money nonetheless. Alright, let's give this another go. Hold on. A couple things. I don't think we really need the pacifying agent, since the modeled gourd performs the same exact task, and probably more efficiently, if I had to guess. So, instead I'm going to take some of this divine confetti. We've only got 6 pinches of it, so we better make it last. And hopefully just burn this friggin' thing down. There we go. That drop always makes me suspenseful, even though I've never fallen a single time at that point. Alright, let's do this to ourselves. So the Headless, if you remember, has a very erratic attack pattern because it doesn't swing its sword so much as it lazily, like, lashes at you with it. And the issue isn't health damage, it's the fact that it triggers terror buildup, which then, of course, if that status effect, it actually triggers, instantly kills you. So hopefully the added resistance is going to be pretty significant. And if not, I do have, or I will shortly have, the occult-proof shield with me. Love that little purple flame attack, or flame effect. And beyond that, I'm going to need to use Divine Confetti to buff my weapon, otherwise I can't hurt this thing at all. That's what got me on my most successful attempt. I had 1 pinch of Divine Confetti, lasted me almost the entire fight, but didn't get me all the way, and then I was just powerless against the damn thing. So, let's do this. I can see the friggin' thing down there. Alright, you bastard, let's do this. Ow. Oh, damn. Just got careless, just got careless. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, that'll get us part of the way there. Use some more confetti, because I'm not chancing it. Gourd. Nope, 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 nope. That's right, it does have a grab attack. A really friggin' powerful one at that. Yes, yes, yes! Oh, took a lot of resources, but it was worth it. Screw you! Okay, so we got Akko's Spirit Fall, a fallen headless spirit of Akko that increases vitality and posture damage for a time. I can consume spirit emblems to use it repeatedly. Nice, so this is like, a permanent, or rather, a non-consumable, version of Akko's Sugar. Seize the power of an inhuman spirit by laying it to rest, but risk going quite mad unless something is offered in return. Headless are the ruined form of corrupted heroes who once fought for their country. So that thing was Akko, one of like the great Buddhist heroes venerated by the monks. And we helped put his spirit to rest. That's really something. So now I guess we've got the Akko's Spirit Fall. Only costs 2 spirit emblems to use, and it's like an infinite use buff. That's really nice, actually. Hey, I'll say that was worth it in the end. Probably don't want to try tackling the other Headless yet, just due to the phenomenal resource cost associated with it. Val pointed out to me during our last stream that there is, I think, at least, a skill that will allow us to use our shield, our, like, occult-proof shield, to wreath our sword in purifying energy. And all we have to do is unlock that upgrade, and effectively we won't have to rely on divine confetti any longer. But, whew, the wolf just performed an exorcism. How do you like that? Still don't know if it's going to be, our new, like, kit's gonna be of any use against that weird bullet hell type undead, monk in the abandoned dungeon, but we'll have to go down there a bit later. He doesn't have anything new for us. Alright. Now real quick, now that I've got some skill points, let's see what skill we were ultimately building towards. It was this one. The Living Force skill. Wait, no it wasn't. Hold on, as I said, I'm trying my best not to spoil myself on anything, but I want to check something. Let me just look something up on the internet real quick. Because I want to see if that actually will allow us to get a divine buff. Because if not, I just don't want to waste the skill points right now. Okay, so... So unfortunately it would look like there's no way to get a skill that will buff my weapon with divine energy. The Closest we can get is a merchant later on who will apparently sell us divine confetti pretty cheaply. So, that's fine. In the meantime, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and start down the Simpo skill tree, just because I'm really interested to see what these latent skills are. Virtuous Deed. Oh! Improves the amount of sin obtained from enemies and improves item drop rates. There we go. Very nice. So then, now let's actually go into Mibu Village, and who knows, maybe actually clear this area today. We've got about an hour, hour and a half left on stream, something like that. Hold on, speaking of money, real quick, let's see if... Does that guy regenerate or respawn the... Lone Shadow? He does. So let's go get a bit more money by roughing him up once more. This time with a lower overall cost to our resources, hopefully. Oh, hey. Don't be like that. Don't be like that at all. So, let's see. Uh-oh. Not what I intended to have transpire at all. Oh my! Wouldn't even let me charge my weapon art. This guy's good. Man, I didn't even want to fight you. I just wanted to, like, backstab you. Or get, like, a stealth attack in. So, to that end, I'm out here. I guess now I see why they put that wolf there. Like as an advanced warning system. And yeah, it does warn him of your presence every time. Okay, and we can't, like, just get the drop on him, unfortunately. Ouch! God. Now I'm kind of just fighting this enemy as a matter of pride. go. There we go. What do we get for our trouble? Absolutely nothing but a tiny little mote of pride for me. There we go. Now let's try heading into the village proper. That I've buffed my ego just a little. These just look like deranged villagers or something. Collecting these moths or fireflies, maybe? Oh no, it looks like they come back to life, maybe? Or something? Yes, they do. Well, maybe. I honestly don't know. What do you want to bet they hit like trucks? Anything around here? Pretty sure I've not been back here before. I'm guessing the evil monk that the NPC at the entrance to the forest told us about is holed up in the heart of the village somewhere, which would explain the derangement of the locals. Seeing as how I think this is too far away from Ashina to be attributed to genetic engineering. Oh. What are you? Kinda reminded of Hemwick from Bloodborne, just a little bit. Oh, didn't mean to use, the mortal blow, but alright. These guys don't seem too tough just as is. I'm sure there's a gimmick involved here, but... like maybe they all deal terror damage or something like that. Nope. Maybe it's just that they're friggin' everywhere. Man, I do mean everywhere. Oh, it would be because they're rising up out of the ground. This is a literal town of the Walking Dead. Interesting. Very interesting. Perfect place to farm, I suppose. Is there any way I can stop them from spawning in? Nope. Looks like we're just gonna have to get used to moving and thinking on our feet in this area. What happened here? Is the monk doing this? Well, at least the living dead have pretty decent wealth. Gotta take what you can get, I suppose. Who are you? Uh-huh. Whoa. Did they break in? So maybe they've consumed some kind of poison? Yeah, so the local water supply is infected with something or another. Okay, great, so we've got use for the flame vent here. So that means he's probably sane, more or less. So the High Priest is definitely at fault here. So we're gonna have to throw down with him, that's pretty much confirmed. Let's see if maybe I could, like, light his fire pit to help him out or something. Nope. Worth a try, though, I thought. Alright. So from here we can... I saw a grapple point show up a couple times. Come on. Where it's at. There we go. So I'd say we want to make our way around the village stealthily, but the villagers are so weak, it's not really worth the effort, I don't think. maybe we can find that mad treasure carp somewhere around here. What's in here? Just some ash. Alright. Oh, and Hell Chicken, for some reason. Hell Chicken patrolling the rooftops. Those villagers look a little tougher. They look like Taro troopers. Yeah, that's probably going to be a much tougher encounter. So we'll come back here a bit later, after we've explored the rest of the village. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! Back. They're coming up out of the ground and trying to snatch at my ankles. This is literally like something out of an old school horror film. I kinda love it. Gunpowder, good stuff. Nope, 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 nope. Gourd seed, nice! And another Mibu balloon. Okay. So got some good stuff there. Stop it! Full case of pellets. Okay, not too bad. I'll tell you what, maybe we'll actually fight these guys off right now. Oh, it's one of the big guys with the bells. Well, no, that's the way to the temple, probably. Okay, is there a giant angry fish in here? A different giant angry fish? Plenty of experience, just no treasure carp. Another pellet. Won't turn my nose up at it. Let's see. 'Cause I feel like there should be something else around here. Under the waterfall, maybe? No? Okay, so let's just work our way around from this end now. I can hear something skulking around over here. They're more pitiful than they are threatening. So I take it that might actually be the way forward. I don't know, there's just so many paths here. Hell chicken. Oh wait, whoa! That one glitched out. They always show up when you least expect them, the hell chicken. So let's go try taking on the big guys over here and seeing what kind of treasure they guard. Then try going up the hill, and if it appears that that's the way to progress, then we'll go back to the opposite side of the river and see what's going on down there. Whew! So many attacks. Most of them were just grabs, but still. Ooh, these are big boys. Tell you what, why don't you fight with me for a little bit? There we go. Oof. Walked right into that one, I did. Whoa! More spectral night jars. Wasn't expecting them. Again. Wonder what they're doing here. Could the priest have affected this then? These illusory ninja? Okay, now that we've thinned their numbers, this should be just a little easier. Come on. Ouch. Thing is, on their own, they can't really effectively escape your strikes. So at least that's a plus. I don't think the villagers summoned them in or anything. At least I hope not. So that looks like another route down. Oh, more sake! Great, we can get a bit more exposition from certain NPCs with that. I was hoping for something maybe just a bit more substantive, but it'll do. Substantive like that, more adamantite. Very high-end upgrade material. Nice. Yeah, here we go. Now we're making some progress. Nearing the temple grounds, I think. Yellow gunpowder, more divine confetti. Just one pinch, but it'll help. Yeah, this is the way to the temple. So what we're gonna want to do is hit that lantern, then go across to the opposite bank of the river and explore around down there. A lot of verticality to this environment, like even here. So where are we? The watermill. Okay. Ever since I found that extra shinobi tool in the Hirata State region. I'm just tempted to swim up every river or body of water we encounter in this game, which I probably will do later. But first, I want to figure a way onto this roof. Here we go. Here we go. Give me just a second, guys. 1 second. Alright, so let's see what we have here. More medicinal pellets, and... You know what, guys, actually, I'm probably going to go ahead and call it today. We've been going for quite a while. This is a pretty natural stopping point for today. So I hope to be back in maybe a few days to tidy up this area. And until then, just want to thank everybody for stopping by on stream, or if you're watching this VOD, thanks for watching over there. Until next time, wishing you in the old broadcast tradition nothing but love, peace, and soul. Have a wonderful rest of your day.